Today we're going to be adding transitions to our slideshow and maybe some animations. So first thing you want to do is find your slideshow. Then you're going to go up and click on transitions and click on the slide you want to transition. So I'm going to click on slide 1. Then you get to click any of these and it'll show you what it looks like. So this is glitter, ripple might take a minute, there it goes, clock. You can choose any one of these you want. So there it goes. I'm going to choose one. I'm going to go to each page and choose a different one. Of course you could use all the same one. And if you're going to do this for our class, you would want to use all the same one. So I'm going to go to slide 4, find a different one. And like I said, if you're doing this for a class project, you're going to want to make all the transitions the same. Or at least all of them very similar. Okay, so we've already added a transition, and I know this because it has a little star beside each one, like a moving star that represents a transition. If you want to, you can preview. Click preview in the top. Previews your transition. And we're going to want to look and see what this looks like. So I'm going to go to slideshow from the beginning and I'm going to see what it looks like. There's the first slide. Click your mouse or use your arrow key to go to the next slide. There you go. And it should be showing you what they look like. So I wasn't really doing that too much. And then when you're finished, just click. So next thing you're going to want to do is we're going to go up to animations, and I'm going to go to my first page, click on something. Here's the box I want to transition. Click on the box, make it just appear. If you want to do that with this, you could choose a different animation, have that float in. Go to the next page. If you want this title to do the same thing, which eventually you'll want all the titles to do the same thing, and if you're going to do anything to the bullets, you're going to want them to do the same thing. So maybe I want this one to zoom in. So maybe for the bullets, I want them to try something else, maybe bounce in. And I can actually select my car and have it do something too. As far as I know, let's see, spin. So I can spin it and go through and do that. At the very end of this, you're going to want to go to the slideshow, and we're going to want to rehearse our timings and set up our slideshow, because then it'll go on its own and do all these transitions on its own. So you're going to want to see how many seconds do you want for this page. So I'm going to click my mouse and it'll make the title appear. Click my mouse again, it makes my next thing appear. If that's enough time, then click and it'll go to your next page. You don't want it to go too slow, people will lose interest. So do a nice click, give enough time for people to be able to read it. Of course, I'm hurrying. You might not want yours quite as fast. And if you like the way you did it, click yes. If you don't, click no and do it again. Once you've set up the timings, you can set it to play on its own. So I'm going to, let's see, from the beginning, let's see what happens. Still having me push the mouse to make everything come in. If I go up and use presenter view, more than one monitor, okay. We've done recorded the the slideshow. We've set it up. We've rehearsed timings. You can play with these the way you want to. See if you can get it to roll on its own without you having to click through it. But when you're finished with all this, we are going to be putting it in a Dropbox so we can show the rest of our class. So today you're setting up transitions, animations. You're going to preview your slideshow and get it ready to put in the Dropbox. And that's about it for today.